Good morning, Orchard Park, and anybody else who's watching. Happy Friday. I'm sitting out here on my front porch again. It's a beautiful spring day, and just a few cars driving by and some families walking with their baby. It's good to see you all. Hope you're well. And we made it to yet another Friday, which is great. And some of you have made it to spring break. So hopefully you're all sleeping in or maybe making a big morning breakfast. I have a few announcements for you, a few just things to let you know about things that are happening in Orchard Park, and a few things to share with you. So first of all, Holy Week is upon us, and I want you to know that Sunday is Palm Sunday, which I think you all know, and we're going to start Palm Sunday with a parade. If you can come to church at 9:45, Jenny and Trish have thought of a very safe way for you to get a palm, and you're going to pick up the palm and pick it up from under the portico, and then we're going to all line up and we're going to drive around Carmel. It'll take about 20 minutes, and we'll just drive around. We'll wave our palms outside of our windows, and then we'll come back home to church and leave from there, and then you can go home and watch the service on your website. So that's Sunday. And then Thursday, we have Monday, Thursday, and that service is going to be at 7 o'clock, and that's going to be a Zoom worship service. We've never done this before. We're going to send out, you should have already received it, or you'll receive it today, a Zoom link. Just click onto that invitation, and we're going to have communion all together. So you need to have in your house a piece of bread or a cracker or something that all of your family can share. And just like a cup of juice, and you can all share communion together as a family. And then I'd like for you to take a picture of you serving communion to each other and send that to me, and we'll put it on Facebook. So we're going to try that. I think we can put like 100 people or more on Facebook, or on Zoom, so that'll be exciting. And then Friday at 7 o'clock, you'll receive a invitation to participate in worship and to watch Friday worship service. And then Sunday at 9 o'clock, you'll receive your Easter worship service. Good morning, Mike. Thanks for tuning in. So then the other thing we need you to do is on Thursday, by Thursday, I need you to send me a video of you saying, "He is risen," or a video of your family saying, "He is risen indeed." And once you just make that cute little clip of video of either saying, "He is risen," or "He is risen indeed," send it to me, and we're going to make a montage of the entire congregation saying one of those two video clips. So send that to me, and send that to me by Thursday. So that is Holy Week and what we have planned. Not anything we've ever done before. I have two things to tell you about mission. First of all, you should have gotten all the information about the angel drivers and the teenagers that are willing to go shopping for folks. So if you want or need a driver, or if you know somebody who does, who wants to do some grocery shopping for you, contact Jenny, and she will help you with that. And then I have a new project that just came up literally yesterday. Carmel food distribution through the Carmel High School or through the Carmel School District. We are part of the school food distribution for that, and I'm working with the Interfaith Alliance, and we're collecting money to put together gift cards and dinner for people. So we'll be collecting funds. You'll get information for that pretty soon. We're asking every denomination to take care of that. So I'm super excited about that, and you should get an email about that really soon. We will then put little envelopes together and hand out more gift cards from local restaurants and gift cards to Meyer for families in need. We're hoping to serve about 500 families. We're really mindful of the fact that schools have been closed, and we're thinking a lot about our seniors. We're thinking a lot about our teachers and children and what it's like not to say goodbye at the end of the year. So we're going to be talking about how to reach out and support families as they deal with this weird time of not having school. And I want to just thank Mike Petranzik and Mike Sampson, Trish Lisa, and Jenny Carty, all of them, and our Stephen ministers and our deacons. So many people have really reached out and are kind of focusing specifically on different groups. Bible studies are meeting, youth group is meeting, prayer groups are meeting, small groups are meeting. And if you're not meeting with somebody and you'd like to meet with somebody, or if you're feeling disconnected or you know somebody who is, let me know. We've really tried to be intentional and called every member of the church and gotten a hold of folks and made sure that they're being connected. I also just want to thank you all for your contribution, remembering your pledge and stuff like that. Really appreciate your support. Many of you have given for the year already. We are still really working through that. Our biggest challenge is our learning school teachers and our nursery workers, people that we are currently paying at a reduced rate. We're really trying to figure out how to support them through these next 2 months. We're projecting our income and we're projecting our expenses, and that's been quite a lot of work, and even today we'll be working on that some more. So we really appreciate your generosity and thinking about supporting us as we support each other and the community. I also want to just share with you a prayer. I had this interesting experience about 2 weeks ago. I was on a conference call with pastors all across the country, and there was a pastor who was about 2 weeks out from us. She was in Seattle, and you could just tell that she had had parishioners in the hospital. Her community was just beyond where we were. They were looking for blood. They were really in a place of trauma. And she said that the prayer that they were working on and that was coming to their mind over and over again was the Serenity Prayer. And that was really the prayer that they were focused on. And then yesterday I was in another conference call with about 15 clergy from across the country. And it was so interesting because one of the pastors said that the prayer that was coming to their mind was the Serenity Prayer. And so this prayer keeps following me and keeps coming back up, and I am struck by it. And I was struck particularly by the second part of the prayer we don't normally read or know as by heart. And so I thought I would share that prayer with you, and particularly the closing part. This was written by Reinhold Niebuhr. He's a theologian and written in the 1940s, I think at the beginning of World War II, or maybe in the middle. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, accepting hardships as a partner to peace, taking as he did the sinful world as it is, not as I would have it, trusting that we will make all things right if I surrender to his will, that I will be reasonably happy in this life and supremely happy in the next. Amen. So I just give that to you this morning, and I hope that it rests on you as it's rested on me. It's hard to accept the things we cannot change, like that school's not happening in our house. It's really hard because that means graduation ceremony won't be happening. That's really hard to comprehend. It's something we always thought we would have. And just trying to accept where we are and know what we have control over and what we don't. But the second part I really like is the living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, accepting hardships as a partner to peace. And it just seems to me that this is just a time to take one day at a time and to really not take anyone or anything for granted, to remember what's important, and to rest in the Lord. So I share that with you as it's been shared with me. So that is all I have. Please stay tuned for how we're going to support the local schools. I'm super excited about that program, and already about 3 denominations, three different religions in our community have already sent money, and we'll send some too. And then not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday, we'll add to that list of groceries that we can, or food and coupons and local restaurants that will be contributing to that as well. So that's all I have. Enjoy this beautiful day. It's really good to see those of you checking in and watching this video. I'm not a big live streamer, so appreciate you checking in. Have a great day, y'all, and stay safe, stay well. God bless.